on, guys? Today we're going to be going over the Shit Hit the Fan Mystery Gear box from Budk. It is actually a bag. I have not opened it yet, but you can see some of the stuff that's in there. And then I also wanted to go over a couple other things I got that I thought were really cool. I got some hearing protection here, and a fold-up set of bolt cutters. Now, these bolt cutters come in two different sizes. This is the 14-inch size, as you can see right there. And to give you an idea on the size comparison of this, there's a deck of cards. It's a game conflicted. It's actually about the same size as a regular deck of cards, so you get a bit of an idea of the size. There we go, some autofocus. And they fit really well into a small-sized bag, or even so much as a bug-out bag. They don't take up that much room, and the clasps here are really nice. They're really heavy-duty, have a heavy-duty spring to hold them in place, and I like the construction of it. It feels very rugged, durable, nice rubber texturized grip, and they have a pretty nice opening to fit most of your size chain in there, or master lock. I have not tested them out yet, so I don't know what the kind of stresses this can take, but I'll definitely give it a shot and do a future video on that if you guys would like to see that. And to fold them back up, real simple. The only thing I would like to see is like some kind of a latch that folds into the handle here that can hold these together, so it doesn't do one of those. So I just sent the hearing protection flying. So we'll set that off to the side and go to Lucky Shot, if it just focuses here. Come on. There we go. Lucky Shot hearing protection. And this is also from Budk. I will leave the prices in annotation below here. And they are actually very comfortable. And it does look just like a 9mm casing. Let's see if we can get this to focus. Focus! I'll bring it in. Let's see if we can get it to go here. Come on. There we go. CNC 9mm Luger. Some head stamp markings. Primer strike. And real nice, soft, flexible hearing protection. Comes in a nice little case too. Go back to autofocus so you guys can actually see what I'm doing. So, nice little case. Feels pretty durable. But now on to the real reason why you're here. This. So this is a $19 a month subscription. And they have you set up an account for Budk so as that they can, have the subscription go each month. And, enough of that. Let's just tear into this and see what we got. Gotta get a knife here, because we don't have... This is actually another thing I got from Budk, is a really nice knife here. It's from M-Tech. It's a Marine Corps licensed knife. I myself was in the Air Force, but I happen to like the knife. I thought it was a pretty cool knife, so I picked one up. I'll also leave a annotation on how much this was below too as well. So anyway, let's get to opening this. Alright, let's see what we got here first. Grab this out. Survival saw. M48 Commando with a K. Survival saw. Now, I have read reviews on these. They are good for your small diameter like that, making kindling pretty much. You can't really take out a tree with this. You could try, but it'll most likely break, and that's what I've heard from most people with them. So, my suggestion would be to get something, it even shows you how to properly set it up to take out something a little bit bigger. And they show it there, taking out this big tree, but I would not suggest doing that. They make other ones that are an actual chain from a chainsaw, and they have really good grips on them. As a matter of fact, I think in my bag here, my bug out bag, we have one in here. Let's see if I can find it. And we're back with the magic of YouTube. So, you have this chainsaw here. This is what I recommend. I have not actually used this, but from the reviews I've read, it's only good for the small diameter stuff. Now with this, I have actually cut a full-size log with. So I would highly recommend and suggest using this. If you do, however, use it, make sure you bring a round file so you can resharpen this, because it will start to get dull after a while. So bring a round file with you so you can sharpen the teeth and go back to work with it. Anyway, we'll set that off to the side. Oh yeah, it comes with this nice little carrying case here. Belt loop and everything. So, we'll set that off to the side. As well with that. Let's see what we got next. We have a Trailblazer non-magnetic pocket compass. That looks pretty nice. If it focuses, you guys be able to see it too. I'll just put it down here. We'll get a little close to it. There we go. So, not too bad. Looks like it is a... it has a little bit of glow. Jewel needle pin. So, probably glows a little bit in the dark. Who knows? Anyway, I'll have to give that a test too. But, there's a BK reference number. So you can punch that in if you want and see how much this is. Either way, I'm going to leave the prices to all this stuff in the bottom. We'll see if it really is worth the $20. So, I'll go back to autofocus here. So it gives you a little bit of rundown of it. It has non-glare face, luminous degrees, precision stop, jewel needle pin, rugged and durable stainless steel. So, it's a simple pocket watch, not pocket watch, compass. Losing my mind here. Simple compass, and nothing too fancy, but still be good to have on you, especially if you don't have any other. So, on to the next item. We have here a couple of medical shears. So, I don't think that's the Budk number. It could be, but I don't know. But, you got 2 sets of those, so I can do it now. Actually, are they separated? Yeah, they're separated in there too. That's nice. Yeah, nothing real special. You know, they have the serrated edge to cut through clothes easily and whatnot. Feel like regular medical shears. Use those several times in the fire department, so that's that. We'll get to the next item. So we have here from UST the Tight Light 1.0 30 lumen light. So it's a multifunctional headlamp. I'll give you a bit of a rundown if we can focus here. There we go. Thin elastic bands are adjustable. Cover. Going over all the stuff. I'm going to set this here, you guys, so you can read it yourself. And, oh, that's pretty nice. Runs for 20 hours on low mode. So if you're using it constantly, and only at night, you'd probably be able to get a couple days worth out of it on a single set of batteries. But let's pause this real quick, get this out of the bag, out of the box here, and take a look at it. So this is exactly how it comes out of the package. I just did a little bit of cutting, took it out, and it is tied up here so you don't have all the elastic. And then I noticed that there is a little pull tab here, which I would assume would block off the battery. But I don't know if I'm going to be able to get it with one hand. So, pause once more time. Alright, so after opening it, there are 2 CR2032 size batteries, I believe it was, in there. Yes, CR2032 batteries, says it right on the back. And this was, if I can grab it, this was in between the batteries and the bottom plate. So even if you tried pulling on this, it was not coming out of here. This was secured fully down and has a little rubber seal around it to keep the water from getting in. And it looks like that this can also be used as like a table light, because the kind of structure that's there. Yeah, looks like it could be used as kind of like a table light to set up and kind of, you know, direct around. Anyway, let's see how, that's not too bad. The button is something to be desired, though. Oh, wow, that's pretty bright. Nice red function. Oh, SOS. Very nice. And that's it. So you could even possibly, you know, strap this to your gear if you don't want to have it, you know, tied up to your head. You could probably do that too. So that's a pretty neat little thing. I definitely think that is probably worth more than 20 bucks, but we'll find out. So we'll set that off to the side as well. Now for the big green bag in here, which I'm pretty sure is a Czech M10 gas mask, but we will find out. Looks like a Czech M10 gas mask. And this itself is also in the bag. So we're going to pause it, cut it open, get it out, come back. And there it is. So now we're going to open this up, take a look inside. Feels like a gas mask. Looks like a gas mask. It is a gas mask. Alright, let's see what else we got in here. We got new replacement filters for it. And that looks like it. I don't know if there's anything else in there. So, set of replacement filters. Your strap is in there. Throw that off to the side. Yeah, this is the Czech M10M because it has the drinking tube on it. So, it's the Czech M10M. From what I read, these are good for, what do you call it? Riot agents. So, like tear gas, stuff like that, of that caliber. Tear gas, smoke grenades, things like that. These are really no longer rated for NBC warfare. It's nuclear, biological, and chemical warfare. But if, you know, for whatever reason, say the shit hits the fan and you got some guys that are throwing, let's say, tear gas canisters into your house, you got some of these, you should be pretty good. And mind you, it's not going to work against chemical agents, or it could, but then again, you really want to ask yourself, do you want to take that chance? So we'll pause this, get this out, see how it looks. Okay, so what you're seeing here is everything I just took out of that bag. I thought that the lenses were not installed, but there's actually just a set of replacement lenses for this. Another neat thing I saw that was pretty cool. I don't know if the drinking tube, come on, focus. The drinking tube only hooks up to the Czechoslovakian canteen cover, but this is actually the canteen cap for use with this gas mask. So I don't know if it'll work with a NATO one or not. Have to find that out. And so that came with it. These are your what do you call your filter covers? So when your filter, because these are not external filters, the filters go on the inside of the mask. I've dealt with one of these before, so the filters actually go on the inside of the mask here on this side, and then the cap goes right on top to hold it in place so it screws in. Now the parts that I don't know what they're for, I'm guessing this is probably just some sort of packing material that was accidentally left in the bag, and this is some sort of hard rubber. What this is used for, I have no idea. So if you guys happen to know what it's used for, please let me know so I can utilize this if it needs to be used with the gas mask or not. Otherwise, I don't know what that does, but the straps are all in really good shape. This definitely seems as if it's a non-issued surplus mask, because everything is in way too good of condition. So, but you can tell it does have signs of sitting. The telltale discoloration in the rubber from being in a warehouse for who knows how long, could be a decade, if not longer, or maybe even only a couple of years. But you can tell that there's definitely some discoloration in it. But, you know, it's still very pliable, still workable. So, not too bad. I think that's pretty good to get. I know from Budk, if I remember correctly, these by themselves are about $20. So, and so from the gas mask to the UST tight light, your survival saw here, compass, and 2 sets of medical shears. That's everything for this particular box, or bag, however you want to go over it. So, if you guys like this, want to know more about anything in particular, let me know. I'll be doing another one next month, as long as they send it to me on time, so check you guys for the next one.